It is Lydia Brownfield and Jeff Darymple. Hi, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having us.
We've got lots to celebrate. 30 plus years of music by Lydia Brownfield.
Right.
And the big event tonight at Natalie's. We'll do a ticket giveaway we'll give away a pair of tickets after each song that they'll do for us this afternoon. Let's get right into a song and then we'll come back and see where it all started 30 plus years ago.
We're going to play one of the very first songs I ever wrote. I hear her voice in the night. It's razor sharp, not needing a reply. I have a choice, but she knows best. And when I listen in the dark, I know that she's the one with the gun. I do what my gunman says, and she says stand. And I will stand as still as a pillar, and I will not bend. I lose control, surrender to her my mind. Feel her words and they fill me up like the sun and moon inside. I think her thoughts and they are razor sharp. Throw up my hands, yeah, she's the one with the gun. I do what my gunman says, and she says walk. I will walk till I reach the end of the earth until she says stop. A piece of mind, a piece of me. A direct line that's razor sharp, one that no one else can see. The dark turns light, my wrongs turn right. And when I listen, it's clear and bright. I know that she's the one with the gun. I do what my gunman says, and she says run. Till I reach the end, run as far as this kingdom come. I do it, my gunman says. I do it, my gunman says. I do it, my gunman says. She says fly, and I will fly. Yeah, I will fly. Yes, I will fly.
If you're just joining us, it's Lydia Brownfield and Jeff Darymple together, and tonight is the show along with Phil Maneri and Eric Fish Hayden.
That's right.
And it's at 9 o'clock at Natalie's. Details at nataliesgrandview.com. And if you're listening, you can also watch on YouTube and Facebook as well. And if you miss watching it, you can check it out on our website, later at WCBE.org. And tonight's the show that you mentioned before playing it. It was one of your very first songs.
Very first songs, yeah.
So take us back to that time and
okay,
where you were.
I was in Columbus, Ohio. I moved away in about 1990, and then I wrote this song in the, maybe 94, and I was doing some open mics and stuff like that, and then I finally had a band in about 95. That's when I started playing out, and that was one of the very first songs I played out. And as I was going through my catalog of songs, I really wanted to play them. There's a few songs that I really liked that I just haven't played since like 1997.
Wow.
And so I decided to put together this show just so that I could play these old songs. And I have so many new ones that I want to play that I can't see doing a show doing all of the old ones, but so this one kind of was special like that.
Well, 30 plus years in 2 hours, you say? So
yeah.
How do you make that selection?
Well, yeah, that was tough. And I kind of decided to play some of the really old ones and then some of the other ones that I don't play very often, that kind of in the middle, and then I was going to play a few of the brand new ones. So just kind of make it like a history.
Cool. Well,
yeah.
So how did it all get started for you? Guitar? Were you writing
I
journals?
started writing pretty much when I was in college. I went to CCAD. I kind of got a late start in writing and everything, but went to CCAD. I started playing guitar there and writing songs, and I kind of dropped out before I finished. And then shortly after, I moved to Atlanta to live with my father and started writing and taking some classes. And, and so I started playing guitar, and I just loved it. And I loved, expressing myself through songs and stories and poems and things like that. So that was kind of the start. And then I just kind of got hooked.
So who were those people back then during that time that struck your fancy listening to get you going, inspiration, I should say?
I listened a lot to Sinead O'Connor and to Tracy Chapman, and I loved Everything But the Girl. And back then I was really into that new wave stuff. I loved Susie and the Banshees, Patti Smith, the Smiths, and it would just go on and on and on. But yeah, they were huge. All of them were huge inspiration for me, and some of my songs cross over into that sort of punkish sound. But now that I'm older, it kind of I've smoothed out.
You're not getting older; you're getting better.
Better, exactly. Right? That's right.
Now, let's do our first giveaway. Allison Holm over there helping out. Thank you. Mike Foley in the board with Ryan Nord over there. And 614-821-9223 for the tickets tonight. Your name will be on the guest list when you get to Natalie's and Grandview. Let's hear another one.
Okay. This is called Against the Light. This is one of the middle ones. This light keeps shining, moving me to chase you down, squeeze these veins. My heart is beating hard with fuel to make you love me, and I'm the fool who keeps believing you're the one to save me from this violent flapping of my own wings. Don't watch me beat myself to death. Against the light, against the light, against the light, against the light that promised so much, not with words but lullabies. You're swooning, swaying, swinging branches my eyes reach, but you're too high. I'm flying in and out of light and shadows, calling me to sleep. These battered wings have carried on my back for the feels like centuries against the light, against the light, against the light. Round and round this light, I'm flying, banging loudly into the night, torn and broken, but not beaten. I will throw myself again and again and again against the light, and again and again against the light, and again and again against the light, and again and again against this light, against this light, against this light, against this light, against the light.
Nice. Lydia Brownfield and Jeff Darymple this afternoon, live from Studio A, live on Facebook and YouTube, and live tonight at Natalie's. 614-821-9223 is a number to call for this round of tickets. Well, that's the number to call for any tickets, anytime. But that's what we're doing right now. The very first caller. 614-821-9223. 9 o'clock showtime, and joining them tonight, Phil Maneri on bass and Eric Fish Payton on drums, right?
That's right.
And, well, never before heard early songs will be played somewhere in the between, kind of like that one, and then brand new
ones. Yes.
But the earlier songs, like the one we heard before, is that available anywhere or just here? You just heard it here.
Yeah,
on
no,
WCB.
and none of them are available anywhere. Except
you
for
played.
here. Yeah, and tonight.
That's cool.
Yeah, I might play them. I mean, sort of depends on how everybody, if people like it. I don't know. I mean, I love them just because they, they kind of bring back memories of where I was and all that stuff. And so, if people like them, maybe we'll play them again. But I just have so many new songs and so many other songs that I love that unless I'm playing like a 4-hour show or something, there's not really time to play them all.
And that's a long time to play. You need a
yeah, for sure.
And I don't even play, but that's a long. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
But so a series of singles since the 2020 full-length album Dig, right?
Yes, that's right.
So tell us about the working of these singles. And
well, so it's really exciting. I'm actually just loving this so much, being able to do it myself. I started, in the. And I think this is very true for lots of singer-songwriters and musicians in general, that when all the, online music started and everybody's putting out everything, I feel like some of us got a little bit left behind because we couldn't really afford to keep going into studios. And, back in the 90s, it was a lot of spec deals where studios would just record you and hope that you would get signed. So we got a lot of demos out of that, and everybody was hoping to get signed. But then things changed, and I think now it's kind of a resurgence of musicians that have learned how to do it themselves because it's become affordable. And since we've already been using 4-tracks and things like that, we've kind of already know what kind of gear we need. And now that it's affordable, I mean, why not? So and I'm just having a great time recording. So that's kind of what I want to focus mostly on.
And we've been playing this latest singles, and the very latest one,
The very latest one is called "It Wouldn't Take Much."
Yeah, and is that what you're going to play? What are you going to?
No, I'm going to play.
I bet you might hear it tonight at the show.
Well, yeah, you'll hear it tonight at the show, and you guys have been playing it. Thank you very much on the station. Yeah,
and
so this one's going to be like one of the most newest ones.
Okay.
This is called Maybe.
And well, thank you guys.
Well, thank
Oh,
you.
thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for your ongoing support as well.
Yes,
as the
absolutely.
station.
We
And-
love you guys.
And here they are with the last one.
Okay.
And we'll do our final giveaway coming up after it.
All right, thanks a lot. This is called Maybe. Can we keep our indecision, still pulling at wires and threads, unraveling? Tell me, where do you tread? A light, the feather will hover, and I don't have to say, I don't have to tell, to reveal the secrets can stay unsaid. And I'm barreling outward and balancing between the lines and all of their rules. And I'm spiraling downward and into the well where the devils call me to choose. And if I find you there, leading me where the light I might never see, so can I say maybe? Mine's weighing and giving to the charming pause a while, a foreplay or a vision. Let's just let it come and stay here. Don't spoil my surprise. This ball of twine unwinding and finding ourselves before our eyes. And I'm barreling outward and balancing between the lines and all of the rules. And I'm spiraling downward and into the core where the devils call me to choose. And if I find you there, leading me